Yeah, probably.
At your orders, Coral.
The healing is really nice as well.
Engaged.
I just took that now.
Guiding.
I mean, if you just clump everyone up, you can heal them up again.
We serve
And
the
do the
Kovadra.
repairs. Oh, wait a second.
Drones have
I need to use the
identified an enemy
reinforcements.
target.
Idiot.
Aircraft ready for orders.
I need to use the reinforcements to get it. Of course.
Nikazar auxiliary reporting.
That extra ship from the favor.
How may I
Completely
serve
forgot
the
about
Tauba?
Yeah. Oh boy.
I just thought it added one extra.
Resetting systems.
We serve the Kovadra.
So I'm happy that I have your chat open as well, so I have something to read, because unfortunately today my chat is a little bit
Weapons
empty.
Is one?
Empty.
Empty.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fine. I mean, it's still it's not bad. It happens from time to time, I guess.
Are you serious? These guys are freaking
Targeting
insane.
sensors lock.
What
on.
happened?
Yep. I'm just destroying these Imperials. They haven't made a dent in any of them.
Aircraft ready for orders.
That sounds
But these
good.
torpedoes, dude, stop hitting yourself.
Core L ready.
No, that was actually Potato Kim
Corel, ready.
firing torpedoes. Beam. Yeah. These guys are freaking insane. I gotta say.
Oh, okay. I've got a cruiser clash with an environmental added, and I've once again forgot to set my warfare. But I've got the solar eruption in here, so shield.
Look down. Look down to your left. Just above the map.
Oh yeah, it's Monka automatically.
Yeah.
If I
So
don't
you
switch
automatically
it.
get a buff at least.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so Stalingrad solar phase leveled up. Potato Kim got some experience, and Good Knight Husseini got some experience. Hey, Darsok. The Tau mark the end of why?
Yeah, at least I think it's the last thing they've announced so far
Oh.
for their development phase. So we actually don't know if they're going to add in more. They might, and we can hope so. But at least for now,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
But you're right, Darsok. That's how it works in the gaming industry. I mean, unless they can sell a lot of copies, and they could. Granted,
Yeah, but they didn't.
I know.
At least they screwed up the multiplayer aspect of this game in the beginning. It's getting better, I think, now with the release of the ranked and all that stuff. But overall, it's still a little bit too late, I guess, in a lot of areas.
It could be, yeah. It could be. So where's the speed? Because we need more speed.
The aircast?
Yeah, on the aircast. Rotation speed we can improve.
Okay, come on.
I think we're gonna.
Yeah,
grind.
just standing still against the AI and just focus firing is so much better. I mean, the problem is when my big ships get evaporated as well, but
Yeah.
they just die as well, pretty dramatically. Actually, I'm playing against Eldar again,
Yeah,
and they are not very durable.
but with the Eldar, you really just need to stand your ground.
The problem is if the AI was a little bit smarter and had more of those cannons that shoot the three, I forgot how the name of them. It's the front mounted weapon that shoots 3 times, and if each time it hits, it deals an insane amount of damage.
You're welcome, Mark. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'm really happy that it's actually working now for you. So thank you very much. We need to get together real soon, okay? I'll write you tomorrow. Good luck with your classes tomorrow. One of my real life buddies.
Yeah, I remember he was the one that was couldn't watch you when you streamed in 1080.
Yeah.
Right?
That was very, very sad. Made me a sad panda or pony or Pikachu. That's up right now.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Miroslav Dragon. Sorry, I failed. Miroslav Dragon. Welcome to the Nightly Bodyhood. It's good to have you.
And there they go. Okay. It still looks insane when all the ships start shooting simultaneously.
Oh yeah. Looks so good. So we're gonna get on the Castellan, I think. I don't know. So they have railgun light turrets. So if we increase their range as well.
So I'm actually starting to collect a bit of renown, but I can just spend that on a favor again. So I'm probably going to do that.
Oh, they do. Oh, I didn't know Tindalos had a history of doing stuff like that. Are they gonna release modding capabilities for the game? Does anyone know?
Probably not, I guess, if it's not already in there.
So that's the railguns. Yeah, we're gonna increase the railguns range on that one. Yeah, I feel it would make sense if they did. But I mean, sometimes you can understand gaming companies not wanting to put any more effort into a game if the game is not selling. Sort of like saying you need to keep selling this item even though no one buys it. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Or expand on it.
I think the problem there as well is that when this game came out, the single player was working okay, I guess, but the multiplayer was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And they added a lot of functionality in there later, like the ranked matches and the co-op skirmish and all that stuff, and that should have just been in from the beginning.
Yeah.
If that had been in, I think the community would have accepted it a lot better. And now it's a little bit too late. At least from that's what I assume is one of the problems there.
Yeah, it just took too long, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And people have a tendency to look at a game and then evaluate it in like 1 hour of gameplay. And if it doesn't fit, well, they just dump it. And sometimes it's really sad because you've seen that with More Time as well. I mean, people don't give it the time it needs.
More Time, the patient hunter is rewarded with victory.
Could be better, of course. I mean, every single game could. Look at all the AAA games that have come out in the past 5 months have been lacking. I mean, really. Name me one game that has been incredibly good of AAA. You can't, because there's none.
I haven't actually kept up with AAA games so far, and I think the last one that was received very well was Witcher 3, but I actually don't know when they came out, and if there's something in between.
Yeah, and that's...
But that's one of the only examples I can think of a game where it actually came out as promised and with the insane amount of hours of gameplay. Yeah. I guess Skyrim and did something similar, but even Fallout 4 got hyped and then in Aftermath was just deemed okay or decent.
Yeah. The AI doesn't have higher crit damage in More Time or crit chance in More Time. The only thing that the AI gets is increased stupidity tests.
Chance. And the AI, does the AI actually cheat?
Nope.
It's just the increased damage and hit points on higher difficulty, but that's just they try to compensate for them not being able to actually make the AI smarter on harder missions, which would be the alternative. So that's pretty much the only thing they can do there.
And It's never gonna
to
happen.
add a level of
Patient
difficulty.
hunter gets the prey.
It's never gonna happen. We're never gonna see a smarter AI
Maneuvering
than what we
thrusters
have.
engaged.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Strike the killing
Would be
blow.
really nice. But I think the big problem with more time as well is it's got a pretty steep learning curve actually.
It has an insanely
From-
steep learning curve.
And I don't want to
Shift to optimal combat speed.
praise myself a bit too much here, but
Honor the
every
teachings
single match
of
I've played
Vior.
in more time, I've recorded. I haven't played a single
At your
match
orders, Connor.
out of recording. So I'm very happy with how I actually managed to play with the sisters right from the get-go.
Yeah.
I just realized in hindsight that isn't necessarily normal, because a lot of people tend to struggle with the game, and I can understand why. It can be really brutal, especially if you pick a bunch of unfavorable engagements and don't realize that they are really bad.
Hey, Glimmerstorm, welcome to the stream.
By my set, we shall attack.
I don't know
just
why
actually
it
had a
didn't
guy
just-
comment on one of my videos.
Aircast ready for order.
One of my earliest, I think maybe match 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah?
With the sisters.
We serve the Corvus.
And it was against Skaven, and the setup with both warbands are randomly
Systems taking
scattered.
heavy damage.
So that was
An automated defense platform
really
has
bad,
been obliterated.
and I got completely destroyed there.
Pure Tide's teaching sky now.
Oh, you
Because
lost that
it's
one.
just, yeah, it's Sisters and Skavens, both warbands randomly scattered, and Skaven are just so fast.
Need to
They
disable
At
this
your
guy.
pretty much killed me there.
Dude, stop that.
Maneuvering thrusters
And he
engaged.
commented that he would have restarted after that, probably.
How may I serve
And
the
that's,
town?
you just have to stick stuff like that out in more time.
Yeah, and that's one thing as well. People give up if they lose one match, and I mean
Corel, ready.
that's just a bit weak. You don't need to
Yeah.
give up after losing one match. You don't even need to give up after missing one shipment. You can miss 4. Oh, 3, sorry.
Yeah,
missed
I mean, I'm not sure if Braskus is still around, but I remember that he failed one of his shipments, or his first or second one, and then his game bugged out and he didn't get a new shipment request, so he's in that weird special position.
Yeah.
But it's you can work with that.
Yeah, I mean, Braskus has a very, very crippled Skaven warband, but he makes the best of it, and he actually do the missions. I feel
Yeah.
that's a good example. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darsak, have you seen my my Deadly Challenge videos? Because the thing with the Deadly Challenge is you really learn how to work against the AI by doing the deadly missions, because you need your tactics in that they have 45% more damage than you and a lot more hit points. So you need the tactics, and then sometimes you need that the AI gets stuck on killer cards.
And I mean, I come from Blood Bowl, so I'm used to losing left and right and getting destroyed and not getting attached to your units and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
more time is pretty normal in that regard.
It is.
It's just usual, and I also tend or try to go for Iron Man if possible. So permanent consequences is just nothing new there.
I can of course I'll recommend my Deadly Challenge videos. That's stupid. But I mean it really does change how you play the game.
It definitely doesn't. I, for one, I see my limits in Wartime. I know what I can do, and I know that you are definitely a better player in Wartime than I am.
Thank you.
Without a doubt.
So
Because I mean,
Glimmerstorm-
I've seen a bunch of the Deadly Challenge ones, and the fact alone that you've increased the difficulty again to make it even harder on yourself is more than reason enough there.
I had to. I was just that good.
No comment.
No, don't. But like I said, it just common to have the AI just crit rampage all over your heroes.